Yo, what's up, guys, and welcome back to the Brews and the Boys podcast. And as a special treat, welcome to season 4. What's up, guys? Woo! What's up, guys? I'm Dano, aka Cobra Concept, and like always, we are with the one and only
Garrett, aka Desperate Saint.
All right, guys, I am so excited. We are finally here for season 4.
Finally.
I know you guys
only
have
took a
been
little bit.
wondering. Yeah, you guys have been wondering. We've gotten several messages reached out to us. A lot of people have been asking, when's the next episode coming out? We've had a couple people re-listen to the whole thing. Our buddy that we've teased about being like 2 seasons behind is finally caught up. He finally got the last episode, and he said, I need more. So, we're here.
He actually texted me last week or something. He's like, just so you and Dano know, he's like, I hate you. I'm like, what did we do? He goes, you remember that last episode? I'm like, we were talking smack a little bit. We were talking a little bit of smack.
We talked a little smack. We did. But I mean, he's there. He finally caught up. We are good to go. We can start the podcast again. We were just waiting for him. That's the only reason. Yeah,
I promise you, it's all for him.
Just all for him. You're welcome, Zach.
You're welcome, buddy.
No, but anyways, guys, we are thrilled to be here today. We've had a lot of time to rethink, recuperate, recover, kind of game plan, get some ideas rolling. We've had a lot of time to really kind of work on ourselves, so to say.
Mm-hmm.
We wanted to come back bringing in a whole arsenal of new things, a new look, a new as much as we could do, because we wanted this to be successful, and we wanted to bring you the best up-to-date content that we possibly could. So Garrett, did you want to say anything? I felt like
No, you're good. Yeah, we I mean, as you can tell just from watching, we've updated the layout a little bit cleaner, a little bit more focus on, I guess, the cameras, us, versus a lot of the extra stuff. But yeah, summer came and it hit, or I guess, end of summer came and hit extremely hard. Normally, as most of you all know if you've been here since season 1, we normally only take like 3 or 4 weeks. But it was just like one thing after another. But we are very glad to be back, very excited. I have missed doing this and getting to talk with everybody and getting to drink new beer and all this stuff. So I'm pumped for season 4. Season 4, we say it every time, but season 4 is going to be the best one yet. We're pushing out a lot more content, and we're going to take over this podcast game by storm.
Oh yeah. I'm
ready.
Speaking of taking over this podcast game and adding more stuff to it, you may have noticed, you may have seen us on screen on a different platform. We have made a TikTok. We are a little late in the game on the TikTok, but we are finally pushing some podcasting stuff. We've gotten several good views, several good feedback, quite a number of followers here in the past couple days. So if you're not already following the TikTok, please check out the Brews and the Boys on TikTok. All we're doing is we're finding little 1-minute segments. We're doing a quick little synopsis of, say, Apex Legends or Halo Infinite or whatever, and we'll do a little comparison. And we're just trying to get out there, try to get some new viewers, some new listeners, all of that good stuff. So if you see it, like it, share it with a friend. That only helps us even more. And like always, you can find us on Twitter, Facebook. We've got the YouTube going right now. You can see our beautiful faces. Come swing by. It's actually like blown up. You can actually see.
You can see us now.
You could see the pimple on my face. No, I'm kidding. I don't think I have a pimple.
But if you look right above us, you can also see all the platforms that we are on. So make sure you go check us out there. But before we get any further, I've missed this part. I have missed this. It is my favorite part of the podcast. Probably your all's favorite part of the podcast. So let's not keep the people waiting anymore.
It's true. I specifically My barber tells me that he goes and he listens to see what
Mm-hmm.
the recommendation is, and then he goes to the end to see if the recommendation is really good, and then he'll go out and try it. So he's tried about 3 or 4 of them. So hopefully we've got some good ones out here for y'all to try.
I'm pumped, man. I've missed it. It's taste test time.
So
I gotta record that.
quick little recap. I know everybody probably gets the gist. If you've listened for the past 3 seasons, you know myself and Garrett like to try a new beer, a new ale, uh, lager, anything. It's just something that we haven't had before, something that's new. Sometimes it's a recommendation. Sometimes it's something we found out while we were looking and it just looked great. But anyways, we are going to taste it initially right here, and then at the very end of the podcast, we'll tell you all of our thoughts, tell you if it's worth getting, our score of 1 to 10, anywhere 1 to 4, not so much, anywhere 5 to like 7, pretty solid. I'd try it. If it's above 8, get it.
Yeah.
So, Garrett, you want to tell us what you're drinking tonight?
I will go with this. So I am drinking Phantasmagoria double IPA. It is brewed. It's a Prairie Artisan Ale beer brewed and canned by Krebs Brewing Company in McAlester, Oklahoma. I love the color. Yellow with like a tangerine-ish kind of color to it. Some really funny little like almost old school cartoony designs on
Yeah.
it. The double IPA scares me, as they always do. 8% ABV, so it's gonna
Brutal.
knock my socks off if I had some on. Only one I have. I actually I bought one of those assorted packs where you get like 6 random beers.
Yeah.
And this is actually the last one I have left. I saved this just for this podcast.
Heck yeah.
So, once again, Phantasmagoria Double IPA by Prairie Artisan Ales.
Which I do want to make a comment real quick. The Prairie Artisan Ales out of Oklahoma that just sounds like it hit the nail on the head. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
That's
I've actually
like
had
iconic.
one of their beers before. It was a pastry sour. Tasted straight like a Fig Newton. Probably one of the best sours I've ever had. So
Dude,
I
have
know
to
they
try
make
that.
good beer. I'm just scared because double IPAs normally whoop me.
I get that. That does sound really good though.
Mm-hmm. I'm pumped.
Yeah. All right. Well, as for mine, I've had a few different types from Bell's, but I felt like I might as well try this one. I got a recommendation to try this one because a lot of people I know like Bell's, and I've had a few Bell's, and I'm very indifferent on them. But this one actually sounds pretty good. This is called Rind Over Matter, like mind over matter.
That.
Yeah.
I like that. That's
got
funny.
a little lemon design on the front, little lemons in the background. It is a wheat series. It's a wheat ale with lemon and orange zest, which sounds amazing.
Ooh,
It's a 5%. It's got really shiny verbiage, so it's really hard to read. Looks like Comstock, Michigan. Is MI Michigan? That's Michigan, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So, yep, that's where it's brewed and canned. That's where the brewery is. It looks good. I like lemon. I like orange. I think it's going to have a good little zest to it.
You said Rind Over Matter. Who's that by again?
Bell's Brewery. BELL''S.
I dig the color, man. I like that.
It's a cool can.
And that's like right up my alley. If you've been watching, you know I love citrus beers. So I'm a little jealous because I think mine is gonna taste like death, and yours is gonna taste like a beautiful.
Here, I'll just give you one.
mimosa.
Here. I got 2. Here, just take this one.
Oh, thank you. Appreciate it.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Little magic trick.
Yeah. Wouldn't that be cool though? What if you cool. Looking back at it, how cool would it have been if like you actually had one of these with you and it looked like I handed it
Oh,
through?
and I looked like I pulled it out. Yeah, that'd have been sick.
All right, forget that even happened, and then like next episode we'll do it. All right, well, I think it's time. You want to do it? You want to crack these bad boys open, test them out, see what we think?
I'm ready to rock and roll, man.
All right, well, I guess cheers to you. Cheers to our viewers and cheers to our listeners. Season 4 hype. Here we go. Oh, what a
Ooh.
crack. Oh, you shook it a little bit, didn't you? At least it didn't explode. That's all I have to say.
Oh God.
The smell is really
I wouldn't
good
say
on
that
this.
yet.
Oh, you're still cracking it, huh?
Ooh, I was scared, boy. I was scared.
All right. Well,
All right.
how's it smell for you before you? Yeah?
Hoppy.
Hoppy?
Hoppy makes me happy.
I get this is kind of a Blue Moon vibe. So,
Okay.
I'm excited for it. I think it's going to be good. Cheers. Wow.
All right.
All right. This could be a good podcast.
I'm ready to rock. I wish but I'm not going to say anything.
All right. All right. Stick to
Rewind.
the podcast. Yeah. Run it back all the way to the end, and we'll tell you what we think initially there at the end, what we think, and if you should get it. So, I guess we need to recap the past couple months. Let's see. When the last we talked, we were getting psyched up and pumped up for the Cobra versus Saint tournament, weren't we?
We were. Last episode was weekend before the tourney, I believe.
So they missed out on the entire tournament, and I'm trying to remember, was the dates on September
19th?
September 19th.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, it really has been a month.
It's been
almost
September, 2. October, November. Yeah.
Okay, so recap. If you have no idea what we're talking about, myself and Garrett did a Team Cobra, which is my name, Cobra Concept, versus Team Garrett, which is Desperate Saint. We did a tournament of 7 different games just to see who was the better gamer. We allowed people to jump on our teams, but they couldn't be. So, like, if they played Apex Legends with me, they couldn't play Apex Legends with Garrett, but vice versa. So they could play 6 of the other games, or one of those 6 games.
Yeah.
And they could play one of the 6 games with me out of the 7. I know that was super confusing.
That was the most difficult way for him to say that you could play with each of us one time.
Okay, yeah.
That was the most difficult way he could have said that. But I was picking up what you were putting down, so I get it.
All right, well, great. So anyways, after we got all that, we did, let's see. I'm trying to remember in order. We started with Apex Legends. Then we did was it Rainbow Six or was it Rocket League?
Rainbow.
We did Rainbow Six, and then we did Rocket League, and then we did, was it Overwatch? It was Overwatch.
Overwatch, then golf.
Then golf with your friends. Then we did Splitgate, and then we ended on Valorant. So it was a lot of fun. We had, I think between the 2 of us, we had at least 30 people that came out and played. Several people had a blast. Lots of good vibes. It was fun. It was very competitive. Like we went in there knowing it was going to be fun, knowing that win or lose, we were just going to have a great time. It was just a way to grow viewership, a way to grow follows and subs and all of that. And it ended up being competitive to the very bitter end. Like
Valorant was the deciding factor.
But yeah. So we started
all the way down to the last game.
Yeah, it really did. We started with Apex. We my team won Apex. And then on the second one we started was Rainbow Six. And honestly, I went in there thinking, Garrett's got this. I'm not good at Rainbow Six Siege. And I'm here to tell you, we actually kind of made them sweat a little bit.
You gave us a run for our money. That's 100%.
It was fun though. And we ended up we lost to them in Rainbow Six, but it was close to the end before they started really taking it back. And then Rocket League was another close one, man. I thought
way closer than I expected.
I hate to
Way
admit
close.
this, but I thought I had Rocket League in the bag, and you caught up to me at several points, and I thought,
I thought you
oh
did too.
no.
So I'm gonna give a big shout out to my team for the carry on
Oh
that
yeah.
one. Because I didn't do jack squat that entire game.
No, it's all good. I have to give out props to my team for everything else because I
Yeah.
think I think I just played like very like casual throughout the entire tournament. I didn't play like incredible. I didn't play bad. I just was so right down the middle. So I got
Hmm.
a few carries, I think. But after Rocket League, after my team won that, we went into golf with your friends. No, I'm sorry.
Overwatch.
We went into Overwatch, and I knew there was no chance in HE double hockey sticks that I was going to even compete.
I had Helm and Pasta Mike playing with me, and these dudes are crazy at Overwatch. They're nuts. They're nuts. Like probably best people I've ever watched play Overwatch.
Yeah,
Uh, so again, that was nothing to me. That was my team.
but
Um,
he's solid. Garrett's pretty solid at the game, so don't let him brag too much about his teammates because he did well himself. Um, we went into golf with your friends, and that was a cluster. But I hate to say,
that was wild.
I don't think you had a chance.
No,
I
no.
I
Well, because my
actually I
team's
started I
like
started not
trying
trying
to
as
help me,
hard. Yeah.
and like my team is like hitting your team away from me. I don't know. I got whooped.
Yeah.
I got whooped.
But it
Like
was still it was
my
still fun.
teammates had higher score or better scores than me as the one who needed to score.
Yeah.
Uh, it was fun though. We had a good time. The whole tournament was awesome. Splitgate was
Splitgate,
tight.
it was tight. It was a shame that we weren't able to get everybody in it, so we ended up doing a 3v3 instead of the 4v4. But the very first game was 50-48. Like I think I think you killed me for 49 and then killed somebody else for 50, and it was just right there. Like we almost could have
And
won
that's
that
with
first
us
game.
making a comeback.
Oh yeah.
We made a pretty hefty comeback, and then game two was really another one that was pretty much even the whole way through, and then kind of pulled away towards the end, and
Yeah.
then that one was fun,
Then
and
Valorant.
then
Then Valorant was as Garrett said, the deciding factor. It literally was 3 against 3.
mm-hmm.
Not people wise, like point wise, 3 points versus 3 points. And it quite literally whoever won the Valorant game won the whole thing. And I hate to say it, but man, I really thought we had a decent chance and our team got steamrolled. It was pretty
came to
brutal.
kill. We came to kill for Valorant. That was
Yeah.
for sure.
Garrett was not ready to give up on that. He wanted to win.
I wanted the dub. I wanted the
Oh
dub.
yeah. But
But man, it was awesome. That was such a good time, a great idea. Big shout out to Helm for really putting the bug um in our ear to do that,
mhm.
and I can't wait to see to do some more of those in the future. Against the two of us or you and I versus two other content creators, two other streamers.
Ooh, that'd be cool too.
Um, you versus other creators, me versus other creators. I can't wait. It's gonna be a blast.
Yeah, for sure. And I think, like you said, I think we just start planning out something else again. Because, I mean, we had 30 something people involved. We had all kinds
Mhm.
of people in chat. I think neither one of us dropped below 20 viewers at one point. We were both just up there. Um,
And I'm
great.
excited because we're gonna have more games. Like we're gonna start
Yeah.
having some new games coming out. So just a way to keep it fresh and not the
Hmm.
same old stuff over again. But I do want to run Apex back, and
I
I know
do,
you want to run
yes.
Rainbow back. So
I wasn't wanting to run Rainbow Six back, but after how much fun that was in the tournament, anytime I would do Rainbow
yeah,
Six
that was
with that
that was
group of,
awesome.
yeah, that was so cool, dude. But yeah, we've got Halo Infinite to add to the mix. We could add Battlefield 2042 to the mix. All kinds of new stuff coming
Mhm.
out that would be a lot of fun in that tournament too. So, but just a little recap of how it all went. I know we weren't able to hop on the podcast and tell you all about the tournament, but it was a blast, and I honestly can't wait to do it again, and hopefully we can plan out something here soon. We've been kind of hinting at the fact that we've been wanting to do something like that, so maybe we'll just plan a date.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
So
All
that
right.
was that's where we ended off. Do you? We need to talk where we've been.
Oh yeah, yeah we do. You want to start us out?
Yeah. So we finished the tournament, and then from there on, life got nuts for all of us. The Mackenzie and I, my wife, we celebrated our first year anniversary in the first week of October, and
And
so
big
we went out.
congrats, by the way.
Thank you,
Yeah.
thank you. We went out on vacation. Went up to North Carolina or down to North Carolina. It's weird to say it like that. Uh, and man, it was awesome. We are down there for a week.
Mm-hmm.
Actually got to meet Moss Boss and Fergie. We've talked about them a
Sick.
couple times on the podcast. They are great friends of ours. Moss is a member of the staff for the community Discord. We went out there. We met up. Knock on the door, see him, hug him like I've known him for years, which I guess I kind of have because I mean we've been playing games together
Yeah,
for 2-3 years now.
yeah.
Um, get in, get situated or whatever, and then we're gonna go to a bar, go out to eat, and then hit some more bars. So they take us to this brewery, try all kinds of their different beers, and then we went, which is one of my favorite parts of vacation. I'm not gonna go into depth about all the vacation, but we went to this little restaurant just like in the strip of like a downtown of where they live. And it is a fried chicken and Korean place.
Ooh,
Fried chicken and Korean. So it's like chicken wings and Korean food.
I'm not even hungry, but I am now.
Oh, dude. We balled out. I mean, it's so much. Chicken katsu, japchae, bulldog, and then chicken wings and all the beer we could drink. Uh, Absolutely delicious. Then hit a couple more breweries there downtown. It was awesome. Moss and Ferg, if you watch this, love you all. Thank you for your hospitality while we were out there. Uh, Went to the beach. Beach was beautiful. And then ended off vacation traveling about 30 minutes north and going and playing some Pokemon Go with Jay Got Soul, who is also a friend we met quite a few years back. He's a member of the community Discord. We play some Apex together, Valorant together, play some games together. That was really cool to get to meet Jay and go catch some Pokemans.
Yeah. Dude, I'm super jealous of the fact that you met Moss and Fergie and Jay. Those are all people that I
In a
would love
week.
to meet in a week, dude. Like, what the heck? You know, I've only ever met one gaming friend in real life other than the people from my hometown, like Garrett. Um, so, and do you want to continue with your story, or should we hop in and tell about the next person you got to meet?
Well, I'll say after we got back, me and Dano, we had
Actually,
like
tell the story before, because I didn't get to go to the other one, because you did get to meet somebody else.
true.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry, I kind of jumped the gun there.
So this is actually before. Was this before that?
It was. No.
Yeah, it was right before we went on vacation.
Yep.
Right before we went on vacation, myself, Hambone, Deer Tickler, Hambone's our buddy Andrew, actually got to go up. We had a buddy move somewhat relatively close to where we are. Our buddy and staff member Butu of the community Discord, we got to go meet him. Super sick to go meet him. Got to go out, eat some pizza, get some beer, and man, it was a blast. So I was like, man, I've gotten to meet 4 people from the Discord in 3 weeks, in a 3-week span of time.
Which I'm super jealous about.
Dano did not get to go.
Yeah.
He had some prior
I had to
don't know
go to a
what-
band
he
competition.
had stuff
Yeah. So
I was
I
gonna try to
wasn't
make it
there.
sound cool, man. I was gonna try to make it sound
Make me
cool.
sound like I was in a business trip or something,
Yeah,
like
yeah, he had a business.
I had to fly to Hawaii for a volcano inspection. Oh.
But so Dano didn't get to go, and then I got to meet Mossberg and Jay. So I get back, I'm getting ready to get to gaming. I was like, I'm ready to be home, ready to hang out with the gang, play some video games and whatnot. And I look in staff chat because I got a notification, and our buddy Spicy Slice or Matt, another staff member of the Discord, great, great individual, great guy. He's like at Kentucky Boys. He's like, I'm gonna be in Lexington on day here through day here. He's like, let's go. And so instant, we're like, we're in, sold.
Mm-hmm.
To top it
I
all,
finally made the cut. Was finally able to find some time to
good.
come up there. So thought I was never going to meet somebody that I actually game with in real life.
And it was awesome.
It was
Matt
awesome.
was awesome.
Hugged me like I knew him for like 8-9 years, and that was the first time I met him in real life. So it was super awesome.
Like, what's up, man? Super
It's like
scrawny, hair in the man bun. It was awesome.
We're in a bar. There's full music. There's people talking. People singing. You couldn't hear a single thing, and you hear "What's up, man?" and over everything. You're like,
and it's him.
That's him. There you go. So it was super cool.
So he hits us up about this. This is probably, I don't know, week and a half out from him actually being up here.
Mm-hmm.
And about 2 days before, I messaged him on Discord. I was like, hey man, here's my number. It'd be a lot easier, texting back and forth, da 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 da. He's like, cool. He said, oh, by the way, I bought you all tickets. I'm like, tickets?
Oh yeah.
For what? He's like, it's emo night. So in my head, I'm thinking like, oh, it's cool. We're gonna go to a bar. They're gonna have some emo music playing over the speakers or whatever. Listening to some Panic at the Disco and all that cool stuff.
To add to you, Garrett messaged me and said, "Yeah, it's emo night," and I'm reading that going, "What? Okay, kind of weird, but sure, okay." Continue.
And could have not been more wrong about what this was. Excuse me. This ended up being like a concert in this bar. They had a stage set up. I mean, there's a DJ with hype men, and
there was like
oh my god,
there was like 7 or 8 like hype men and women like up there on the stage just going crazy, and like there was like song after song after song of absolute bangers. You had Panic at the Disco, you had Fall Out Boy, you had oh my god, who sings Brightside? The Killers. Every song you can think of. Oh my gosh, you should have seen the crowd when Welcome to the Black Parade came on.
Oh yeah, man,
Nuts.
that was probably some of the most fun I'd had in a long time. I mean, this place is packed. I mean, it's got people from, of course, 21 and up, but I mean, like, closer to our age, a little bit of the younger crowd, all the way up. You got people in their 30s and 40s out and just jamming, like singing your heart out. No one cares what you sounded like. I mean, it was insane. And the best part about it is that this bar served Busch Light. Minus Meat and Matt. Meat and Matt. Yeah. This bar served Busch Light. So I was in hog heaven.
Yeah. And looking back at it, I have to say that was probably one of the like coolest bar experiences I've had. Like just flat out
the coolest bar experience.
Flat out just loved the music, loved the atmosphere. The overall hype was cool. We would bump into people and they'd be like, "Oh dude, sorry about that." Yeah. And just like keep going. Like I've bumped into people at bars and they've like flicked you off, or like,
like you're ready to fight.
What's wrong with you or something? And you're like, dude, I was trying to get by. But it was super cool.
Well, it made up for it. I think we talked about it here. The weekend before the tournament, myself, my wife, Dano, and Michaela were all going to go down to Nashville to celebrate my wife's 21st birthday. Well, I never told her. Mackenzie got COVID. She had gotten sick. We couldn't go. Plans got canceled. We were all super, bummed. Um, and then that came up, and it could not have been any more. Like I think I would do that all over
Oh,
again
I would
and go
too.
to Nashville.
I
That I
would
mean, it was
too.
like $12 for these tickets, and it was killer.
Yeah.
It was absolutely killer.
I gotta Venmo you the money for the tickets. I totally forgot.
It's all good.
I got you. I'll send this later. But anyways, I that was super cool. Like I would have so regretted knowing what I missed out on if I didn't go. So that was
Oh
super
yeah,
cool.
yeah.
And
It was awesome.
I'm trying to think. There was I'm trying to think of the actual songs. Welcome to the Black Parade was huge. Everybody was holding up their phones, recording for that. But also there was Mr. Brightside was huge. I know I'm gonna forget a few, but there was another one
Oh, all right. Sins not tragedies was.
that was a big one. But there was three of them. Welcome to the Black Parade, Mr. Brightside, and there was a third one that were like through the roof engagement. Everybody was nuts about that song, and I'm trying to think of what the third one was. I want to say it was. Oh my gosh, what was it?
I remember I got super hyped. We had all walked outside for a second,
Yeah.
and I heard uh son of a Papa Roach came on.
Oh yeah, Last
Uh
Resort.
yeah, and
Yeah,
so I went in and had to go ham for a second.
that one was
Uh
cool. I'm trying to. All right, was it? It wasn't Stacy's mom, but that was a good one. Was it
mm-mm.
Dear Maria?
Yes,
I got your
that's what.
picture. I'm gonna wet
Yeah,
you.
that's what it was.
That one was fun. Let's see. They played Avril Lavigne. That was fun. They played a lot of Green Day. I remember a lot of Green Day going on.
Earth in the
Blink
middle.
182. I forgot
Yeah,
about Blink 182.
dude, it was.
Red Balloon
I
when they
like.
did Goldfinger. That was fun.
I can't describe how amazing, like that whole night was. Like just how fun, dude. So fun.
I mean, when else can you go to a bar and jam out to Sadie Hawkins dance?
I know. So I promise we weren't back on this podcast because we didn't want to be. We had a lot of stuff come up. We were taking some time to decompress. I've actually been on a pretty big hiatus myself of like streaming and all that stuff. Um, Decompressing, enjoying some time with friends, uh, family, uh, all that stuff. So it's not that we did not want to be here, just stuff came up, but
Yeah.
we're glad to be back.
Oh yeah.
We're glad to be
Back
back.
and we're better. Better.
Better than ever.
Better than ever.
Ooh.
Yo.
And while I was on vacation, I'd actually texted Daniel this. I get on Twitter, and I see a tweet from Twitch. And it was like, surprise. TwitchCon has been confirmed for 2022. Well,
Yeah.
confirmed as solid as it can be right now, for October of 2022.
I can't wait. I okay. I have never been able to go to TwitchCon, and I know
I
it's
haven't either.
expensive, but I know if you just put back some money, you find some really good deals. You go out with some friends, you split
Mhm.
some bills. I don't think it's that bad, and I'm hoping to make it to TwitchCon 2022.
I'm hoping so.
I think that'd be pretty awesome. We'll go around and
And it
start handing out business cards for the Brews and the Boys podcast, for Cobra Concept, for the Discord, for Desperate Saint. Just gonna like hand people 5 business cards a person.
and if not, at least I think we're gonna get back to normal enough to where it'll be a yearly thing again. We're not gonna miss out on it for
Right.
2 years or a year or whatever like we did. It'll start being yearly. So if we can't do 2022, we definitely do 2023. But I've wanted to do TwitchCon probably after like my first year streaming, like when I
Yeah.
really started to see some growth and like actually make some friends and connections with people on Twitch. I was like that. Even if like I never hit partner, that's end goal is to
Right.
go and meet people, go get to meet these big creators that are out there, um, just have fun.
Oh yeah. Have a lot of fun. And for just a little quick reference, can you explain kind of what TwitchCon is for those who may not know?
Okay. Um, so it's like any con, they have Comic Con and all this stuff. It's a big convention, is what it is. It's out normally. I don't know if it's normally in San Diego, but this
Normally, I
coming
think
up
it is.
year is in San Diego. Well, they do one NA and they do one EU. So they do one over in Europe for the European,
Is
African, and Asian
which is that
continents.
Amsterdam or am I mistaken?
Amsterdam.
Okay.
And then they do one NA. So for your South American countries, Canada, and the U.S. Can all go to this one, but it's in San Diego, and I'm pretty sure it's in some massive convention center,
Mm-hmm.
and all it is streamers, content creators, people who work for Twitch, vendors, like Elgato, Logitech Gaming,
Razer, Corsair.
Razer, Shure, like all
Yeah.
these vendors can go, um, and it's just like a big party. They do.
It's
They do
not
big
an emo party.
well, not that kind of party, but they do like Q&As and they run polls and you the main thing is for like people to go and connect, meet new content creators, make friends, meet people that you have met through that platform. Um, go meet bigger creators. I know a lot of them set up booths. You can go, get autographs, ask questions, get pictures.
Mm-hmm.
I think they do some. I don't think they really do like any game announcements.
No,
Um,
not usually. Maybe
but like
smaller indie
they'll have
companies.
like stuff set up where you can like try like test out games or system. Or, they have consoles or Twitch will give updates on what they're doing, kind of plans. Da 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 da. It's a lot,
Yeah.
and it's like 3 days. I think it's like Friday, Saturday, over with on Sunday. Um, I think, but
Be super cool to go to though.
it would be fun.
Yeah.
It would be fun. Like just like he said, you get um, couple buddies that either from home or some that you've gotten really close with, with Twitch and gaming over the years. Hang out, and just have fun,
Mm-hmm.
with the people that you've gotten to meet because of that. So that's been a big goal of mine for quite some time.
Yeah. I'm right there with you. I think that would be a lot of fun to go and do, and just to see a lot of people that you may not see usually, um, and maybe even meet some big names too. Like, I think now I may lie on this. I'm not 100% sure if this is who it was, but I think I remember Luffy telling me that he met Lupo. Is that does that sound familiar?
Mm-hmm. I believe so.
That'd be
I
cool.
can't remember if it was Luffy, but somebody did. Maybe
S
Joe, but I think it was Luffy.
yeah. So and
Um,
something about how he was so like his personality in person was just like his stream. Like he was like
yeah,
genuine all the way through, which is super cool. I would like to see if people are truly how they act. You know what I'm saying? So,
if it's a big, uh, you know,
Stam.
facade.
True. But yeah. But yeah, that's about the I guess that's about it on TwitchCon and everything and how that's gonna play out. And I'm excited. Can't wait to get into that.
I know, I know.
Speaking of Twitch, I know this kind of is not really on the notes, but there's been several different things regarding Twitch, YouTube, Facebook gaming throughout the past month and a half, and I don't know if any of you are interested or curious about it, but YouTube's rolling out with some big changes. It's starting to look really good. I'm not gonna lie.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if it's really worth full diving into, but I have definitely been trying to dabble in it a lot more. But I don't know. I feel like Twitch has kind of dropped the ball on a few things here
Mm-hmm.
recently.
100%. 100%. Biggest piece of news really that came out, I guess, in the last month and a half, uh, was paid boosts for streams.
Mm-hmm.
They had kind of experimented a little bit with channel points. And for anyone who doesn't know what channel points are, when you watch a stream or you sub or you gift bits or you chat, you accumulate these points just for spending time or money in a streamer's chat. Um, you can accumulate these points, and if it's available to said streamer, you can donate points to help boost them to like a recommended page on Twitch
For
or the
more people
Discover
to
page
discover
for
them.
people who aren't following you or actively view your content.
Hmm.
Um, so they did that. That's completely free. The channel points. I mean, you can sub and get bonus, but it's free. So now Twitch has started to experiment. I think they said they gave it to 100 creators. Um, and it is not something that you can opt out of for these 100 creators. They put it on your channel. Can't do anything about it, whether you want it or not. And I know a lot of people have come out and said, hey, this is not what I want for my channel. This is not what I want my channel to have. I don't
Hmm.
want. It's not fake boosts, but it's not earned.
It's not organic,
Yeah.
really.
So like, I don't know anyone in here who's familiar like business or just anything in general. You can spend 10, $15 on Instagram, Twitter, excuse me, Facebook, and boost posts.
TikTok too
For
now. Did you see that?
mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And you can promote whatever you want. So like, say we made a post, and the Brews and the Boys are gonna do an event. We're gonna be at X and X Brewery in this town, in this city, at this time. We want as many people to come, so we make this post or whatever, and we can boost it for $10. You can get it boosted for 7 days with a engagement of X. That's different. Twitch, and the part about the Twitch thing is the viewers can pay for the boost.
Hmm.
So if you have people who support you, monetarily like that, um, instead of subbing or donating or bits, they can legitimately boost your stream to a recommended page, and it says, for $4.99, you're guaranteed up to X amount of impressions, and impressions are BS because that just means it literally popped up and someone scrolled past it. Really,
Yeah.
is what it
It
is.
was on somebody's page, but they didn't click it.
I don't have to click it,
Yeah.
but
I
like you
see.
said,
I'm not a
you
fan.
no,
I
I'm
think
not.
that that's. I mean, we just added pay to win to Twitch.
100% for the people like um I just hit 3 years on Twitch back in October. Uh and I've had my ups and downs, but even if I never broke the 20 or 30 average viewer threshold, I don't think I would want that
Mm-mm.
because it feels like all the time, the effort, the hard work that I've put in is for nothing if I can just buy my way to
Partnership, so to say.
partner now.
Hmm.
When it's people who don't, I mean, I guess you could probably get some people in and they end up being great. Like they end up being phenomenal people, and help build a part of your community. But you aren't the reason that they saw your page.
Yeah.
I guess. Um, the dollar signs that Twitch wanted.
Yeah, and
Is.
what's to say that they're ever going to come back? You know what I'm saying? You're paying this money.
Mm-hmm.
They're checking out your channel for 10 seconds. They close out. Never again will you show up on their page. It
Yeah.
just, I don't know. I find that tags and categories and stuff like that on Twitch are more fruitful. Like, for
100%.
example, I play Rocket League and I get like 4 or 5 people that come in because I have the tag that says playing with viewers and they say, hey, can I play? Usually
Mm-hmm.
it's some kid and I try to play with them. But, um, there's more discoverability and stuff like that and more organic people.
More organic
Yeah.
discoverability.
People actually
Because
want to hang out.
if they're searching those tags, there's a reason.
Hmm.
If you just pop up because someone spent $15 to boost your stream on the recommended page, and they normally watch art streams, and you're playing Apex Legends, they don't give a damn. They don't care.
Yeah.
They don't care. Um,
Hey,
So
easy now.
YouTube's
This
looking
is a
for
family-friendly podcast, man.
they don't give a darn. Um, they don't give a darn. A gosh darn. Um, but YouTube also had a big update with
They
OBS and
did.
has now I think we did talk about this on the last episode how
I don't
the
think
only
we
one
talked
of the
to it to the extent. I think we were talking about things that they were
oh,
adding.
we complained, or not complained, but mentioned how
We had a wish list.
it's not as integrated to you, like OBS and Streamlabs and stuff isn't as integrated to YouTube as it was for Twitch.
Mm-hmm.
They've changed that.
They have.
Still not as extensive as what it is with Twitch. Of course, Twitch is still the leading streaming platform for stuff like that. But it's better. It's more user friendly, more kind of to the point. It's cleaner. Still a little clunky, I think. Still a little clunky,
Yeah.
but let them get solidified. And I think they could really give Twitch a run for their money when it comes to streaming in general.
Yeah. And see, here's another thing. Not only does their stuff, like their live like integrations, not only are they working on that, but they're also working on their shorts integration. So like the TikTok style and algorithm, where like they're trying to get more discoverability for other people, which I don't know if it's 100%. I don't know if it works out perfectly, but we get tons of views. We on our Brews and the Boys page, we started posting YouTube Shorts, vertical format, just
Scroll and go, like
scroll and
videos on
go. You
Facebook.
just click the like, move on, comment if you want.
Mhm.
And we've gotten some seriously good views in the past 2 days. We got 790 something for the Apex short we made. For the Cycle Frontier one we made, we are at 300. And did I post that this morning or yesterday?
Which, if you see our shorts or lives or any videos we make sure you comment, share, like. It helps with the algorithm that he's talking about.
It does. It does. The more people we have liking our posts and sharing does a huge, huge difference. If more people share our stuff, you don't even have to you don't spend money on shares, nothing. But if more people share our stuff,
boost.
more organically views come into us, which is super cool because then YouTube starts showing our stuff more often than they
Like a
don't.
For You page, like TikTok has.
Yeah. Which is super cool, and I like that.
Mhm.
And we've gotten some good views on our TikTok stuff. One of the videos we put, I think the Halo Battlefield one has 500.
That's been the best one so far.
Yeah. So we've gotten some good views on stuff, and we've gotten quite a few follows and subscribers. By the way, subscribe to the YouTube. I think it pops up on right here at some point. It's showing Google, Twitter right now. Oh, and TikTok. Hey, TikTok's right here.
Do the whole thing.
Yeah.
Do the whole thing.
Just, follow, subscribe, all of those. But
Google, turn off. My Google Home was going off. I said you can find it on podcast.
You turned around, dude. You turned around. And I was like, "What is he doing?" Okay, but anyways.
But you had posted a link. So in the community Discord, we have a little spot for the community creators. So anyone who makes videos, makes TikToks, or streams, whatever, you can come in there, spitball ideas or whatnot. And you had posted a link about these updates coming to YouTube and stuff. And one of the coolest things I saw that YouTube needs, so like Twitch, you can clip, where it's like 30 seconds up to a couple minutes. You can go back and it clips a section of your VOD that you can post to any platform that you want. YouTube will have the same. They're working on doing the same feature, but they're looking to be able to also, when you clip something, it instantly puts it as a short, I believe, on your channel.
I like that,
which is super sick because you get say you start streaming on YouTube. You've got your viewers, watching your stream. You get your X amount of viewers, and then that stream turns into a VOD. People can go back and watch it. They can also, it's a secondary form of exposure off a clip by making it a short too, which I thought was really cool.
That is really
I thought that
cool.
was really cool. I don't know how the formatting for it will be set up
Mm-hmm.
because no one really streams in the format of a,
Vertical.
a vertical format. But I'm curious to see how they do it.
Maybe
And
something
I just
that
think
auto detects your camera and goes ahead and puts it at the
and it
top.
could, it could.
That would be kind of cool. Because I mean, like, there's 3 or 4 different websites that have that capability where you just click on your camera,
Mm-hmm.
it fills up that area, puts it at the top, and you put the rest of the video right below it.
So who knows? Who
Mm-hmm.
knows?
I hope it works out. Let's see what else. I think I don't know. I think YouTube is just really kind of growing on my mind here recently. And honestly, I've been trying to hit YouTube hard. If I'm gonna kind of toot my own horn here a little bit. Sorry if I overstepped, Garrett. But
Overstep 100%.
okay. I have been posting a lot to YouTube and a lot
Mm-hmm.
to YouTube Shorts within the past, I guess it's been 3 weeks now. And I got back into a game called The Cycle, and they had a brand new closed beta. They restarted everything. It's totally different. We'll talk about it here in a little bit. But I started posting videos on that because I kind of found the niche where people were looking up The Cycle and there wasn't a lot of content on it. And so I hopped on quick and early. And my first video, and I'm still getting views on these, but my first video 3 weeks ago has 900 views on it. My second video has over 2,000 now. And then I've got, I think, video number 3, 4, and 5 that I posted throughout that week and then into the
Mm-hmm.
next week. They are all above 300, almost 400 now.
Mm-hmm.
So that's pretty good viewership. And I'm not going to lie, I've also jumped from 130 subscribers to 184. And I
Mm-hmm.
had 184 as of 2 weeks ago. So I haven't gotten any this week. But jumping on to that, like, quote unquote niche and that, like, area got me tons of success as far as YouTube. And I know you gotta have 1,000 subscribers on YouTube before you can start monetizing anything. But 184 is kind of on the track.
Mm-hmm.
I started posting videos about a year ago and I would get maybe 9, 10 views on it, maybe, because I had roughly 70 subscribers and not hardly anybody was seeing it. Now, today, with everything that YouTube's got going, as far as how many subscribers I have now, I post a video that doesn't really have much success, like the Age of Empires one I posted, and I
Mm-hmm.
got 30 something views off of it. Yes, I didn't really get a lot of interaction. Yes, it didn't really work out like I was hoping, but it still got views and it still got
Your
me a
base view
subscriber.
is still rising
My
even
base
when not
view,
following a trend style.
yes,
Something like yeah.
yes. So I just got to find something that works out, and I'm hoping that my streamer how to playlist will work out for me. By the way, I've just released a video. Garrett, you got to watch that video. It's really good. It's like 15 tips, easy tips on how to grow viewership. So,
Mm-hmm.
quick little plug.
Bingo.
But anyways, um, I just think that YouTube is really rolling and pushing out some really cool, like, additions to their platform, and
Yeah.
I kind of hope it continues. Um, I don't want to see the quote unquote death of Twitch ever, but I want Twitch to step their game up.
Yeah.
I feel like they have severely lacked in the past
Year and a
year,
half.
maybe year and a half, yeah. And I never want to go to the point where I'm going, hey, I'm switching to YouTube, because I really don't want to. I don't want to do something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Instead, I would love to roll on with Twitch, get all these new updates, all these cool things that Twitch adds, and then continue on with my YouTube as well. Kind of coincide, hey,
Yeah.
I'm on Twitch, check out my YouTube. Hey, I'm on YouTube, check out my Twitch, and just kind of build followers all the way up like a ladder.
Mm.
So, sorry I kind of got off on a tangent there.
No, you're good. You're good.
But That's about the. What else? Did anything else happen with YouTube? I know they had a list of things that they were trying to put out in 2022, and more discoverability was one. Better integration with Streamlabs, which they already have Streamlabs integrated, but they were trying to make it more
Seamless.
compact, seamless, like you were mentioning. What else? I thought they had two more on the list. I'm trying to remember. It might be on Discord, actually. Let me look that up real quick. If you have something to say, you might want to, because I might be a second before I find it.
Man, you gotta put me on the spot. And
Sorry, I
actually
didn't mean
make
to
me
put you on the
think,
spot.
like use my brain to think of something.
Okay, I got it.
Oh, there we go. Never mind.
So, new moderation tools. You were talking about the expanding on clips, the
Mhm.
improved discoverability, and improved live monetization. They're also adding gifted memberships.
Yes, I saw that.
So, Twitch does this thing where you can gift subscriptions to people. So you can spend $4.99 to have so and so here be able to subscribe to Desperate Saints, and
Yeah.
so he has Desperate Saints gift badge. Excuse me. He has all the subs, everything like that, and he has that for a full month. They're doing that on YouTube.
That'll be cool.
I think that'd be cool. I like that.
That'd be
I like the gifted memberships / subscriptions. I think that is a cool way to get more people involved.
Well, I think it's cool because you like if you have that person who can't, and and they always say, I want to, I can, or whatever. I think it's a cool way for either the streamer who gets it to them, or a member of your community gets it to them, just to show like, hey, we got you if
Yeah.
no matter what. So it's pretty cool.
Yeah.
But no, I'm cool. I'm happy to see that. I remember when Tim switched, I was watching his stream and he was like, "Man, they didn't got it yet." He said, "But it'll be cool when they do." He said, "I know they'll come up with it eventually."
Yeah. That will be really cool. And just another quick little thing as I'm scrolling through, I remembered this tweet I posted on here. Just something super random. Did you know Netflix is entering the gaming industry?
Oh, good God.
So Netflix is entering gaming. The streaming giant Netflix announces its next step into the gaming industry with Netflix Games, launching the 5 unique titles across all Android devices, and it's available today. And that was what? 5 days ago. 5 days ago, you can start playing games on Netflix.
That's
That
so weird.
is weird.
So weird.
Netflix has never seemed like a gaming platform to me. I've always considered Netflix to be the go-to for like weird shows.
But they know there's money in it. Same way with Amazon with New
Amazon with
World,
New World,
and now what's the one coming out? The other one coming out?
Elden Ring.
Elden Ring. Um, you know, Amazon was literally a place to get packages and stuff on the internet, and then it's got its own TV streaming or like video streaming service. It's got its own music streaming service, and then they started getting into. Well, they had what was the Google Stadia or Amazon, whatever it was.
They oh god, what is it? Amazon had their own.
And then Amazon got a hold of Twitch, and then now they have the Prime Gaming, and now Amazon is developing its own games.
Which
They have
I don't
New
know.
World. Go ahead.
You're good. Go ahead. I think you were saying it.
They have New World, which has been a blast, by the way. Thank you, Daddy Bezos.
Okay, maybe you're not saying it.
I'm not saying this. Go ahead.
New World has been great. Everybody's loved it. It's been a big kick. Everybody's had success with it. It's cool. It is a little imperfect. They have a lot of systems that have broke on it. A lot of graphics cards have quite literally imploded because of the frames. But they fixed all those mistakes, but the game is still a little broken as far as like the shop and how money works in the game and stuff like that. Now, for example, in our server, they have groups of people that are hopping from their server onto our server and they take over the entire map, screw the whole server, and then they jump to the next server. That sucks. But anyways,
Yeah, it does suck.
after realizing all the imperfections and everything, but I mean they were already in works of this. They're already creating a new MMO. Did you know that?
The Elden Ring?
No, I don't. They're making another one, like
Oh gosh.
very similar
Oh.
to New World, but it's going to be different. No, Elden. I thought Elden Ring was more of a.
It's like
Well, I guess it
RPG,
is an
isn't it?
MMO, but it's a lot different. It's more
Yeah.
like Dark Souls.
Yeah.
So I don't know. They're making something similar to New World. I thought, unless I misheard, unless I'm mistaken. I can get back to you on next week's episode if I'm mistaken. But I think they're making something other than Elden Ring, because Elden Ring's
Okay.
been in the works for like 3 or 4 years now.
So they released some gameplay on it. It looks sick.
It does
I
look
don't know if you've
cool.
seen it or not. It looks awesome.
I do want to play that. Um, but yeah, speaking of playing stuff, I guess we better talk about some of the stuff that we've been playing here recently and some of the stuff that we're looking forward to. We're already on New World. I don't know if we talked much about New World on season 3, but we have a server. We're on US East Netrium. Okay. We've had a blast playing it. I've got a couple of friends who are like insanely good at the game. Boo's already level
Boo.
60.
Has
Saucy
been
and
level 60.
Ziska are in the 40s and 50s. And then I think Hambone, myself, you, Bucci Boy, Deer Titler, Feldabucci are somewhere within the 25 to
The big
35 range. So we definitely need to catch up. They're kicking our butts right now. But it's been fun. You know, honestly, it was one of those games that I did not think I would enjoy. And flat, it was awesome.
Filling a void till ashes. Filling a void
Yeah.
until ashes.
Ashes of Creation will be a lot of fun, and if you have not checked out that MMO, you need to. And we've got a channel in Discord for it. So if you're looking for a group of people to play with, we've already got amassed 20 people that have already
We've been
said.
talking about it for 2 years.
Yeah, we've been talking about
And
it
the
for
game
2
doesn't
years.
come out till next year.
Yeah.
And
So
we've been talking about it since like pre-alpha. So we
which
we hate our lives. We've been miserable.
I think Boo should be getting out access for the
First beta.
second
second
alpha,
beta?
because I have the first
Oh, really?
beta.
Really?
Mm-hmm. So he should get the second alpha, I think, and then after the second alpha, I'll hop in with the beta. I don't know who else is in the beta with me, and then we'll play through that. And then after that, hopefully the game will release soon.
Who was it? Azergrod or whatever his name is, was streaming.
Azergold?
Yes, I
Asmod-
think Tim
As-
streamed it. Somebody, I don't know.
Tim did stream it. Tim the Tatman did
It
stream it.
looked amazing.
But it was funny because like he streamed that like super early pre-alpha, and then he did New World like the day after, and it was like, whoa, this is weird. But it did look so much cooler. There was like animals you could ride on, movement capabilities, all kinds of different builds. Like you, instead of like 9 or 10 different builds, you've got like 64 to like, I don't know, choose from, build your character from. There's so much
kind of
like
styled off like a new gen WoW-ish
yeah.
style.
It looks like it's been well thought out, and
Yeah.
I'm excited for it. I think it's going to be one of those games that really sucks in a majority of people for like at least the first couple months. You know?
Yeah. I think I'll probably never get off of it.
You're gonna live and breathe Ashes of Creation.
Yeah.
Your wife's gonna
excited.
come downstairs and you're gonna look like Cartman from South Park.
Yeah, big all the stains on my
Laid
wife
back
beater, my
stains, food running down your
wrist
face.
brace.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
gonna be great.
because I was like
Gross.
right after like the WoW phenomenon, or I not after. I mean, I was alive, but I was too young.
Oh yeah. No, I
for the
didn't get
WoW
into WoW.
phenomenon.
I did
Uh,
not get into WoW.
and I've got games that I've played and played and played and played and played and whatnot, but I want something that I can dive into and never dive back out of, and that's probably going to be the game.
Yeah, I get that. I get that. To the point where you're just kind of like, yeah, I have no life. Like, I quite literally have like lived and breathed this game for the past
Not
two
that bad,
months.
but like, hey, you want to go play Ape? No, I'm getting ready to raid, man. Or
No, I can't play Fortnite. I'm going to raid on Ashes of Creation,
so. Yeah. So
brother.
Ashes of Creation is another one. Uh, we have 12 days until the release of two thick games.
Dude.
Thick. So we have Battlefield 2042,
Mm-hmm.
which I am beyond pumped for,
Yeah.
and we have the Gen 4 remakes on the same day.
You know, I'm gonna be honest with you.
You're gonna buy the Pokemon.
I'm more excited about the Pokemon.
I'm gonna get the Pokemon.
So
Uh,
we found out the hard way that me and Garrett both want the Pearl remake and not one of us wants the Diamond remake. So we're both going to get the same
Palkia's
game. But
Palkia's just too
Palkia was
good.
so much cooler than Dialga, for sure.
Yeah.
But it's okay. Ethan's going to get Diamond. We'll get
Well, it's not
Pearl.
like it matters. It's not like I'm gonna trade you my legendary anyways. That's the only difference.
Oh yeah, and you can get a trade. I mean, if I can trade up all of my Pokemon from my DS, I wouldn't need a single legendary.
Yeah.
Do you know I have? I think I'm missing like two legendaries total.
Dang.
But they're all on my DS. I gotta like update them, send them up to my Switch. But I am missing. Oh shoot. What's the little grass hedgehog thing? Shaman or whatever. I'm missing that thing. I don't even know where you get that. I didn't
I
get
don't even know
that.
what Pokemon that is. I
It's
don't even
like
know what generation
it's
that
like a
is.
little, you know how like there's Mew and then there's Celebi and then there's like Jirachi. It's like
Mhm.
that. It's like a fairy that like did not do anything.
Oh, I
They
have no
added
idea.
it later in the game. I don't have that, and I don't have.
Do you have Deoxys though?
I do. It might be Landorus. I had like there's Tornadus, Thunderous, and Landorus, and I'm missing one of those three.
I don't know any of them either.
Gen 5. I didn't.
Uh, Black and White.
Yeah, I didn't like Gen
Yeah.
5.
No.
Gen 5 sucked. But anyways, Gen 4, great game.
My
Great game.
favorite.
Can't wait for it. I'm gonna play the
Favorite.
heck out of it.
Yep.
And I'm honestly really excited about Battlefield 2042 as well. But I'm not gonna buy it on release. I'm gonna wait
I'm
because
just gonna make sure that it's got the weapons. I'd heard a rumor that it's only gonna have like 13 base weapons in the game.
mhm.
If that's the case, I'm out.
I
Out.
I just want to see the difference. If it's anything like the beta, I'm not getting it. If it's a lot better than the beta, I'll debate it. I really will. But I had such a piss poor experience during that beta that I said
Yeah.
I don't want to try it.
It's
But
like Vanguard.
yes,
I think like it looks cool, um, but it's COD World War II on the Modern Warfare engine. It's just
yeah. I don't
reskin.
people are telling me that it is worth getting, but everything that I have seen, it doesn't look that good. And it's funny because I have people tell me every single day Vanguard is great. Call of Duty Vanguard is worth your money. And then you see the polar opposite on like social media saying this game is trash. I am so mad I bought this. I don't want
I've
to.
seen a lot of good stuff on it, but my thing is, it's just like everyone plays it like Warzone. COD's just played like Warzone, and you gotta be so fast and so quick and slide everywhere and slide and then jump and then
Yeah,
teabag and then lay down and then go up and teabag and oh god.
yeah.
And
It's all about the movement, man. The strafe. You gotta be good at the movement in the game. You know.
if you want to do that, play Apex. If not, you know,
True.
oh well.
I also saw. So this is kind of a funny. I saw this tweet earlier today. of Tim the Tap Man said Vanguard is actually fun. And
Hmm.
and somebody commented said, "So how much did they pay you to say that?"
Yeah.
Oh,
Everyone
jeez.
roasts him. I
Oh,
love
I
it. He
know.
treats it like a
I
champ.
love it. I if I could be anybody in the gaming industry, it would be Tim the Tap Man. I would love to be the guy who was like lightly roasted on everything like that. Like if I said like, "Oh my gosh, I love this shirt because it's red," and then they're like, "Nerd, it's
Surprised it
red,"
fits. Yeah.
or something. I would love that.
Hmm.
So I know that's super random, but
No,
I think out
I
of
agree.
all
I
of
love
the
Tim. I love
all of the
Tim.
big names, Tim is definitely my favorite.
Yeah, I love Tim. I love Tim.
Let's see, and you actually even mentioned this, but Apex has been a lot of fun here recently. I'm
Oh, I'm hopping right on
I'm
after the
itching to
podcast is
play
over.
again. Yeah. So if you are not aware, Apex Legends had season 11 drop, and so far it's been pretty cool. Now I hate to admit that I am getting my butt whooped in ranked,
Yeah.
um, because everybody is trying to get out of bronze right now. Everybody's just trying to go from bronze, silver, all the way up to Predator, Apex Predator, and you know I finally got gold today on day 3, and I don't know. I don't see plat coming in the near future. Maybe give it 2 more weeks and I might be in plat. I'm nervous, man. There's a lot of good people that we're playing
There's a
against.
lot. There's a lot. But it'll be good. I'm still having fun,
Oh yeah.
even though I'm getting my tail end handed to me.
And
I've played
you have to think about
74
it.
games and won one. It's rough.
Well, you have to think about it this way. Myself and you both hardly ever play Apex. Not only that, we switch games. We play Rainbow Six, we play Apex, or we play Rocket League, we play Warzone, we play um,
You name it, we play it.
we you name it, we play it. We're pretty much I hate to say how much a variety we are, but we are pretty much variety streamers. We like to play a lot of party games, a lot of games where we can just hang out with people. And so when you put us back on the competitive scene with Apex Legends and we're trying to like get down the whole method of Apex again when we're so used to playing other games. Like I'm not gonna lie, I've been in such a Rocket League kick that like I finally hit diamond on Rocket League and I'm feeling confident. I'm feeling good, bypass bronze, silver, gold, plat. Here I am in diamond. And now I'm over here in Apex Legends and I'm like, get me out of gold.
Yeah.
Please. So I think it's one of those things where like I just don't think we play the game enough. I think if we played the game more often, I think we would be a
Yeah.
lot better. I really
Yeah.
do.
Oh, yeah.
Because
Yeah.
we have the basics down. You know what I'm saying?
Just the extras, the extra goodies and stuff that we need.
Knowledge on the map, movement.
Which that just comes from the new map too.
Yeah,
It's a brand new map.
that map is sick. That's the
Sick.
best map I've played yet.
Sick. Oh yeah.
Kings Canyon, great, but I would rather play this map.
Looks good.
Looks good,
A lot of
feels
weird
good.
sounds though. Scares the hell out of me. A
It
lot of weird
does.
sounds.
It does. And a lot of times I don't hear people, but I think I hear people. You know what I'm saying? Like I'll be running around, I'm like somebody's behind me. I'll turn around and whip around and like there's nobody there. But
I
I
mean, they've
always
added
think
like a
they're there.
PVE element, which is really sick.
That is cool.
Because they drop. Well, I mean, they always had like those little dragon dudes
Yeah, the
who shoot
flyers.
blocks out of them. But now they've got like these little prowlers, which are like little dogs, and then they've got these spiders, and like you kill them, and they drop shield, or they drop ammo for the gun that you're using, or they drop stocks, barrel stabilizers, mags, sights,
A lot of cool
whatever.
ground loot.
It's sick. It's sick. It's sick. It's super sick. It's probably the most fun I've had in Apex season. And launch was great. Came
And
home the
Ash.
day it launched.
I
Came home
love
the day it
Ash
launched.
too.
Fired her right up. On the road we went. No,
Which
no
makes
mess
me
ups.
so mad because in season was it
Season two,
9?
9
Season
when they released
9
Valkyrie.
I stayed home and tried to
Both
play.
of us did.
Yeah, and we didn't get to play for like 5-6 hours.
Yeah,
I was so mad
it
at
sucked.
that. And then I didn't stay home, and then they had like the perfect release, and I'm like, son of a gun.
Oh well.
Oh well, it's been cool.
A
Speaking
lot of new.
of, go ahead.
Go ahead. No, you're good.
No, you go
No,
ahead.
go. No, go.
Also, I like Ash. I think Ash is good. Go ahead.
She's sick.
She's the new character.
Sick.
So what were
She's
you going
awesome.
to say?
I was just gonna say there's been a lot of different stuff come up. You know, you don't think we'd miss a lot in a month and a half.
Oh my gosh.
I mean, there's a lot just changed.
Yeah. And
Um,
I hate to say this, but within this podcast episode alone, we're probably not even going to get a third of all of the stuff that we were planning on talking
I
about.
know, I
So,
know. And that's what I was gonna say. I was gonna switch real quick onto the one of the things that I really wanted to talk about. You know, towards the end here is just that we're like super close to being able to apply for Discord partner
oh
within the community
yeah.
Discord. We're like what 125 people off, members off,
We're at 380 and we need
500.
120 more.
Okay, so 120.
120 more people in our Discord, and we'll be able to officially apply for Discord partnership, which is pretty huge. And I don't think people realize how awesome that is. So if you are a partner with Discord, you can officially start like going around and saying like here's my Discord partnership, here's where I am official, here is this and this, and
Mhm.
you can put that towards your like verification for things. You could technically put that towards Twitch or Twitter verification, Instagram verification,
Mhm.
all different kinds of other stuff. By the way, join our Discord. It popped up on the screen right there. Um, and then you can also use that Discord partnership to get other potential partnerships. For example, I'm already partnered with the Rogue Energy, but I could potentially go to a company such as the Rogue Energy and say, "Hey, here's our Discord. We are partnered. We have this amount of members, this many people who are active and always in our channels, this and this. Can we have a partnership code? Can we give away stuff on our Discord? Can we da And we can actually work out partnerships with other
Mhm.
different brands, companies, stuff like that.
Yeah.
So I think that's incredible. It's always good to have a really big business side in things that you do, and I think having the Discord as a partner is pretty big. It's pretty
Yeah.
big for us.
Fact we did it in 2 years too.
Not even. We're not even at 2 years yet. We're getting close, but under two
Year and a half.
years, and we're almost Discord partner. And yes, technically there are Discords with thousands of people and tons of people that join in, but I think the way we did it
Was a good way.
was a good way. We are
Mhm.
looking for people who just want to hang out, people that just want to game, people that just want to be involved.
Mhm.
And a lot of times people just hop into Discord to promote themselves, and then they're just done. Sometimes they just dip out. We've had several people throughout the year that have just decided that they didn't want to be a part of the Discord because they couldn't self promote themselves, and
Mhm.
that doesn't help anybody but them. And if it helps them, it's not by a lot.
Mhm.
So we're pretty excited about it. Um, I don't know if people are excited as me and Jared are. Me and Jared are like, yeah, and everybody else is probably like, okay, that's cool, man.
I'm also pumped. You know, we hit max level for boosts, so you
Mm-hmm.
can boost a server. You get extra emoji slots, better audio quality, video quality. Uh, so we hit max level boost. So shout out to everyone who's that just shows that we have people in there who are very supportive of the Discord.
Yeah,
So it's sick.
it's very cool.
Um,
And another thing to just kind of add on to that, not only do we have all of these really cool attributes to the Discord, but like we now have a like verified URL, which is really cool.
mhm.
So now you can type in discord.gg/the community, and you'll find our Discord, and you can just join straight in there. No like crazy numbers at the end. It's an actual official link, which is pretty cool because not a lot of Discords have that official link. So
Pretty sick.
really sick.
That's all I got.
Okay. And then I guess There are a couple of games that we were wanting to talk about and whatnot, but we're gonna save those for the next go around because where are we at? We're at an hour and 20 minutes in, and I know you guys are just wondering what in the world have we drank tonight. So, is there any last minute
Beer.
comments that you want to talk about before we move into the taste test results?
Thank you for being patient with us. We appreciate it. Be on the lookout throughout the week. Um, Instead of getting us just one day a week for about an hour, hour and a half, you can get us every day with the shorts, the YouTube shorts, and the TikToks. Make sure you follow our Twitter, like the page on Facebook, go subscribe to us on Google Podcasts, Apple Podcasts, um, what's Spotify.
Spotify.
Um, Leave reviews, uh, and just let us know, man. We want to put out the best content for you. Uh, so you all are the reason we do it. So
Yeah.
that's all I've got now.
I'd like to weigh in a little bit, throw out a few more comments. We're also looking for people to guest star in our podcast. We've got 2 on the list right now that are trying to hop in on a available podcast. If you are interested, make sure to contact us. Let us know. We're hoping to get some more podcast guest stars on here this season. I know last season we didn't get so many, and that was kind of our fault a little bit, but it was a little tough to try to work it in. But this time, I think we're going to try to get more people involved, a lot more people checking out and showcasing what they've got. So,
Yeah.
And to tie on to what Garrett was saying, continue to like those stuff, share those stuff, find anything you find on TikTok, YouTube, share that with a friend. That is huge, absolutely huge for us. It just helps grow our content, helps us make more stuff for you, and hopefully we can make it big time doing this and provide content for you every single day as much as we can. So if you like to share this link with somebody, do so now, and also subscribe to the channel. Mwah.
Thanks.
Yeah, hair flow.
Second favorite part of the podcast time?
Might as well. Which
All
is
right.
what?
Taste test result time. You want to go first?
Yeah, actually, I will.
Have at it.
So, Rind Over Matter by Bell's Brewing Company. Wheat ale with lemon and orange zest. Here's the can again on screen. Boom. See, like, you can actually see this now. Doesn't it look good?
Mm-hmm.
Awesome beer. This is actually my second one. I've got about this much left. I'd crank this one out. It tastes so good. It is like I hate to be the guy who says like, oh, it kind of tastes like a Blue Moon, because I feel like that is such a cheapskate way out. It does have that taste that kind of reminds me, because it is a wheat ale, because it has a little bit of orange zest in it. It does kind of taste like a Blue Moon. It is remarkably smooth. I thought this was going to have a little bit of a kick. Not at all. I did not get a single kick out of this. It was very, very smooth all the way through. Never had any issue. It was a 5.0. Definitely would get this again. I'm going to give this a 7.8. I don't think this was top of the top by any means, but very, very solid. Yeah.
It's good.
Big fan of it so far. So, Garrett, tell me about yours.
All right. So, once again, I had Phantasmagoria Double Indian Pale Ale by Prairie Artisan Ales. Here's the can.
Sick
Unfortunately, I only had one. It's 8% ABV. Smooth as a hot knife through butter. Really easy, not super hoppy. Good citrus notes to it. Very impressed. I'm gonna be honest with you. I kind of went into this a little worried, a little scared, but very, very impressed. 7.5 out of 10. Would pick this up again and will recommend it to anybody who would want to try it.
Heck yeah. You said 7.1 now?
7.5.
7.5. I love that. Dang, we had some really good
We had some
choices for
bangers.
this. Yeah. I definitely am going to bring you one of these, and if we can find one of those out, I'm going to have to
Mhm.
get it.
I got it up by you, so it should be up
Okay,
there.
good. Perfect. No, I'm pretty impressed with everything we got today. I think I think the visuals look good, the beer was good, the content was good. I think season 4 is starting out with a
Bang.
banger episode. So,
Heck yeah.
you want to give them the rundown?
All right. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for listening to another episode of the Brews and the Boys podcast. Do not forget, before I do my normal spiel, if you're listening to this on Spotify, Google, Apple Podcasts, if you want, you can catch us live every Sunday at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on YouTube at Brews and the Boys podcast. But,
Even if you don't, come subscribe to the channel. Wink.
bingo. Thank you for listening to another episode of the Brews and the Boys podcast. I am one of your co-hosts, Garrett, aka Desperate Saint, and as always, I've got my dear friend with me.
Dano, aka Cobra Concept.
We love you, we appreciate you, and as always,